patches of ballad songs and snatches and dreamy lullaby. My catalogue is long through every passion ranging, and to your humor changing, I tune my supple song. I tune my On a bank by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tis willow, tis willow. And I said to him, Dicky bird, why do you sit singing willow, tis willow, tis willow? Is it weakness of intellect, birdie, I cried, or a rather tough worm in your little inside? With a shake of his poor little head, he replied, oh, willow, tis willow, tis willow.
All is gone and married young. Your anger pay very, for all will be merry. I think you had better succumb and join our expressions of glee.
On this subject I pray you be dumb. Your notions so many are not worth a penny. The word for your guidance is mum. You've got a good bargain in me.
On this subject we pray you be dumb. We think you had better succumb. You find there are many who went for a penny, There are lots of good fish in the sea. There are lots of good fish in the sea. There are lots of good fish, good fish in the sea. There are lots of good fish, good fish in the sea, in the sea, in the sea, in the sea, in the sea.
The threatened cloud has passed away. What though the night may come too soon?
Thank you for joining the program. It is my honor and privilege to bring you the news as our men are serving overseas. The Bellevue Conference was held with both military personnel and civilians to determine the new war aims for Germany. What exactly are they trying to accomplish? This just in, the monarchy has fallen in Russia as of today. Russia has become a republic. That was Edison Light Opera Company and their favorite airs from the Mikado. Next up is Fantasia. Asia, now we have the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by Margaret Woodrow Wilson. The Moscovite, a city administrator for Moscow, voted today to side with the Bolsheviks and Vladimir Lenin.
This just in, listeners, at the Battle of Broodseinde, the British forces have overpowered the German 4th.
That was Margaret Woodrow Wilson's rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. Next up, the Liberty Bell March. coming in. A miracle in Fatima, Portugal. What people are calling the miracle of the sun. There are reports of different colored lights dancing and zigzagging in the sky above the city. The Liberty Bell March. Next up at WADR Radio, we have the classic, A Perfect Day. Was a perfect day. Where would a perfect day be spent? In California, of course. This is I Love You, California.
I love you, California. You're the greatest state of all. I love you in the winter.
More breaking news. Brazil has declared war against the Central Powers.
Summer, spring, and in the fall, I love your fertile valleys, your dear mountains I adore. I love your grand old ocean, and I love her rugged shore. Where the snow-crowned golden sierras keep their watch while the valleys bloom. It is by the sea, every breeze bearing rich perfume. It is here nature gives of her rarest. It is home, sweet home to me. And I know when I die, I shall breathe my last sigh for my sunny California. I love your old gray missions, love your vineyards stretching far. I love you, California, with your golden gate ajar. I love your purple sunsets, love your skies of azure blue. I love you, California, I just can't help loving you. Where the snow-crowned golden sierras keep their watch o'er the valley's bloom. It is there I would be, in our land by the sea, every breeze bearing rich perfume. It is here nature gives of her rarest. It is home, sweet home to me. And I know when I die, I shall breathe.
This is huge, folks. Out here on the front lines, a civil war has broken out in Russia. It's being called the October Revolution. Now, I know that may be confusing to some listeners, but Russia goes by a different calendar than we have, so even though it's November 7th in the United States, it's still October in Russia, and there are huge changes coming. But back on the home front, did you have some news for us? I think you said it wasn't just good news, was it? You called it...
Amazing news coming in here on the home front that women now have the right to vote in the state of New York.
My last life for my sunny California.
That was I Love You, California. Next up, we have El Choclo.
This just in, United States Navy destroyers USS Fanning and USS Nicholson have captured an Imperial German Navy U-boat. This is the first combat action in which a U.S. ship has taken a submarine, which they then sunk.
That was El Choclo. Now, for your listening pleasure, we have Come Down My Evening Star. This just in, Bolsheviks offer peace to Germans to remove Russia from the war. These include ceding or giving up Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania to Germany, and recognizing the independence of the Ukraine. That was Come Down My Evening Star. Next we have I Want to Go Back to Michigan.
I was born in Michigan, and I wish again that I was back in the town where I was born. There's a farm in Michigan, And I'd like to fish again in the river that flows beside the fields of waving corn. A lonesome soul am I. Here's the reason why. I want to go back.
He wants to go back.
I want to go back to the farm, far away from home, with a milk pail on my arm. I miss the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. I think your great big city's very pretty. Nevertheless, I want to be there.
He wants to be there.
A certain someone full of charm. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan down on the farm. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to the farm. Far away from home, with a milk pail on my arm. And the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. I think your great big city's very pretty. Nevertheless, I want to be there.
He wants to be there.
A certain someone full of charm. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan down on the farm.
We have reports that the U.S. Navy destroyer, the USS Jacob Jones, has been torpedoed and sunk in the Atlantic Ocean. If this is true and all 66 crew have been lost, this will be the first significant American naval loss of this war. But back on the home front,
Russia continues to lose territory. Today, the Senate of Finland officially declares Finland's independence from Russia.
Have your cabarets where they turn nights into days. I'd rather be where they go to bed at 9. I have been here 7 weeks and I've lost my rosy cheeks. That's the reason I'd rather have the country life for mine. My thoughts are far away. That's just why I say I want to go back.
He wants to go back.
I want to go back to the farm, far away from home, with a milk pail on my arm. I miss the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. I think your great big city's very pretty. Nevertheless, I want to be there.
He wants to be there.
A certain someone full of charm. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan down on the farm. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to the farm. Far away from home, with a milk pail on my arm. I miss the rooster, the one that used to wake me up at 4 a.m. I think your great big city's very pretty. Nevertheless, I want to be there.
He wants to be there.
A certain someone full of charm. That's why I wish again that I was in Michigan down on the farm.
That was I Want to Go Back to Michigan. And next we have Alice in Wonderland.
Come, little girlie, let's fly away into the land of dreams, far from the whirling gay cabaret, up with the bright sunbeam. Just
That was Alice in Wonderland. To play us out, we have Tamo Deleco.
President Wilson has put most railroads in the United States under the purveyance of the United States Railroad Administration.
Thank you.